What's up, sitters? This is Tyler Ruff along with Joey Edge.
Sitters, what's good?
And Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
And we are front porch sitting. We have not one, not two, but 3 large barbecue beef brisket pizzas from your favorite Pizza Hut, The Hut.
Not a sponsor yet.
Not a sponsor yet.
Maybe.
They're not beef briskets.
That's what it says when you go to order it.
Really?
Yeah, but it's definitely not that. I agree with you. It's not. That's what
Okay,
they
I
call it.
love that.
Can I be honest? This entire time that we've been eating these, my whole life, I've always thought they were pulled pork.
I'm pretty sure they are. I need to go check now. Go to Super Bowl.
How did
chicken wings or pizza?
How did it get derailed so fast?
So fast.
The show got so derailed so fast. Joey, you did it again.
He did
It's
do it.
always Joey.
It is
That
always
was an
Joey.
excellent intro. We're
Thank
getting
you.
into the show.
Thank you.
Joey derails it.
Thank you.
Go to Super Bowl food, chicken wing or pizzas. It's not even a debate.
We gotta.
It's a chicken wing.
How you guys doing?
I'm good, man. How about you?
Jesus, good Lord.
I'm about to be a lot better.
Yeah, me too.
This intro is great.
These things smell really good.
You know what also smells really good? As good as these pizzas taste, I got a gun store that is equally as good to shop at.
Wow.
Nice work.
That took a lot of wordsmithing in my brain to figure out how it was going to work.
Heck of a safe.
Wordsmithing.
Heck of a safe. We are, of course, talking about JW Weaponry, the premier gun store in the South. They are always, always loaded.
Yes, sir.
Go see those guys. Check them out. They're the reason why we have not 1, not 2, but 3 large barbecue beef brisket pizzas from Pizza Hut.
Yes, sir.
Like how I did that again?
That was solid.
Every time I say it, I'm going to say it like that.
Okay. I'm in.
So, yeah, if you guys need a gun, if you need some ammo, I actually have a brother-in-law. Just went and got a gun. You know where he
Nice.
got it?
JW Weaponry.
The premier gun store in the South.
That's right.
They're always
He
loaded.
did mention the front porch.
Atta boy, got a discount.
So, yeah.
Excellent.
Joseph,
Yep.
if one of our sitters wanted to call John,
Uh-huh.
what's the number?
386-243-8587 is the number to JW Weaponry.
Let's go. All right, I want to answer this Cameron Cooey thing real quick, and then we're going to pass out the pizzas.
I love it.
My answer is pizza, just because chicken wings are so much harder. That's the only reason why. I don't want to have to be stressed for the game. Chicken wings are much better to eat. If I'm coming over to Joey's, I want chicken wings because he's the one that's going to be making them. I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, wings for me. I'll just order them if I don't want to make them.
Oh, that's a good call.
You're ordering the pizza.
Never mind.
You're ordering the pizza, right?
You can order the
You
wings the
changed.
same way.
Changed my mind
All right, cool.
already.
Look at that. Yeah, boy, that's what I'm here for.
Wowzers. Can I get the Hercules? I'm just kidding. Chris, what's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm really good. Great. It's a beautiful day.
We got a full show. We gotta go ahead and talk about that. There's Florida. Florida's super duper hot in the portal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're in Fuego. He went right in front of your camera. That's impressive. NFL schedules dropped.
Yes.
NBA playoffs are in swing.
Yep.
We got pizza trying out. We got all kinds of things. Questions in the chat. You throw them to us. We're ready. I found out that I think Florida State's season win total is 9.5.
Yeah.
You can also get Florida's. This is for you.
Yeah.
There's some places that have it at 4.5.
Really?
Yes, sir. And then if you're really, really bullish, 5.5 with plus 155 value.
I don't need you to tell me that anymore.
Right. So
I'm good on that.
I know we're not doing that, but
Right,
if you
right.
if you're that person, the totals are out.
We also have the PGA Championship this weekend. So
Would you like to know what Georgia's is?
Yeah.
10.5.
I was going to say 10.5.
They go to Texas.
Right.
They have Alabama.
Right.
And Clemson all on the schedule.
And Florida.
And Florida.
Okay,
the big bad Gators, baby. Shout out to our friends in the chat. Kyle Gamble, been a long-time listener. He's here. Travis Smith. Cameron Cooey. Cooey, like these threads? I know you do. I love them. Waylon
also likes these. He's not allowed to.
Waylon's in there as well. Sherm. All the people, man. We love you. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you like this for us right in a moment. I'm about to try this pizza for the first time ever.
I can't wait for you to try this pizza.
I know. So Tyler's been building this stuff for about
I hate that I built it up.
about a week now.
Yeah.
So it's got to be really good. I'm going to be honest.
It better be.
It's got to be. It has to be. It must be. I haven't eaten. Oh, my.
Oh, boy.
That's interesting. Okay.
Hey, real quick. Let's go shout-outs.
Okay.
I have several.
Okay.
One, I'm going to shout out a guy in the chat, Cam Cooey, just because he's a wonderful human being.
Yeah.
Just a genuinely great person.
Yeah.
And always enjoy the conversations that we have. But yeah, Cam's good people, man. So shout out to Cam. Yeah. Woo, thanks, buddy. Shout out Cam. And then also Buchholz High School baseball, man. I got to go down on Tuesday and watch their game.
Yes, sir.
They made it to the Final Four for the first time in program history. And obviously, you know, was it last week that JT was here or was it 2 weeks ago? Either way,
2 weeks.
JT's a friend of the show, one of my best friends in the entire world. I have a lot of respect for Ron Brooks, their head coach down at Buchholz. And to watch them be able to celebrate on their home field and the emotion that was shown, it was really freaking cool, and I was glad I was able to see that. So shout out to Buchholz baseball. You got 2 more to go. Go get them, boys.
That's absolutely. I love it.
I just prayed off camera. We ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna give my shout out and then
Yeah.
let's see. I'm gonna go. I have a question, Joey. Just because you don't work at Orthopedic Institute anymore, does that mean Bev?
I still do.
You do, but not full time as much.
Right.
Does that mean Bev Lassiter doesn't have to listen to podcasts anymore?
I don't know.
I'm disappointed, Bev. If anyone knows Bev, shoot her a text. I don't know what's going on. I didn't do anything. I don't know if you hate Joey. That's between y'all. It's not between me and Tyler in the front porch. So, also with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and say Mr. James Corbin.
Yeah.
He is now a BSN rep at Fort Columbia High School in North Florida area.
Okay.
He used to coach at Chiefland. I didn't know he listens to the show. He listens to the show. Found that out today. Actually, I found it out 2 weeks ago. But
Yeah.
he mentioned it again today. He's like, hey, podcast day? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I might be
Love
starting
that.
my own podcast. I was like, we can help you with that.
Love that.
Yeah,
That's
big
good stuff.
cool stuff when you find out like people that you know all
Right.
the time. You didn't think they listen and they do.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
Shout
That's
out.
excellent. Andrew Miller went to Buchholz. Billy Butler went to Wolfson in Jacksonville. But no, Andrew Miller never got to a Final Four.
major, man. That's major.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm gonna show mine first. I want the people to know like what we're working with here.
Why don't you give us like a grade for this pizza?
How it looks.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't look great.
Okay.
It has like these.
Yeah, you got to come.
Oh,
there
sorry.
you go. Right there.
I was looking at these black splotches in here. It looks fine. This is hand tossed. I'm guessing, right? This is hand tossed. I know my pizza.
Not your first time.
It doesn't look like the best but it's not floppy as Portnoy would say. Like it's got a little crunch, a little crisp.
Yeah,
I'm about to
one
find
bite.
out.
Everybody knows the rules.
I feel so much pressure.
I'm going to go ahead and eat mine too.
Yeah. I'm eating mine right now.
Why don't you eat it on air or on camera?
Did you take a bite off camera?
Yeah, it was really weird.
to the side because the microphone's right here.
I don't
Mine
care.
is too.
Figure it out.
Okay.
I like that I get to participate in this even though I'm not on camera.
All right. So everyone's watching the seat, so we better talk. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's really good. It's better
It's
than
surprising than what you think.
it's better than what I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't expect. There's marinara on here, right?
Oh, yeah.
I would not have thought that's a mixture that I would want.
I wouldn't either. And neither would Sherman Wells because he thought barbecue pizza had barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I didn't know that this had. I don't think this is beef though.
It's definitely pork, right?
That's definitely pork. That's gotta be.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's pork. It's good though.
They used to have a lot more barbecue on it. I'm going to be honest.
Really?
A lot more.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed when I opened the boxes.
Yeah.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
So give y'all's grade.
This one, hold on.
This one's not great. These aren't. Which one did you try first? You went pan first.
Oh, I have one of each. Okay, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
I'm gonna go probably 6.5, 6.6. something
Out
like
of
that.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would give that first one. Yeah, 6.
That was pan? You also had pan or hand toss?
That was my hand toss score. It was a 6.
I'll say about 6.5, something like that. Yeah.
So like,
Pans are my favorite pizza, anyways. So like this is a little better. It tastes the same to me. Like 7.5. I'll go thin now, and then we'll get into the show.
yeah, but what if it had barbecue all over it?
Like more sauce?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
like barbecue, like
Like the
those-
splotches.
Like
Oh
the-
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I have I have 4 bites of barbecue on this pizza.
You know what this pizza is really, like, it lends itself really well. So, like, you let your family eat some, and then about an hour and a half later, you come back, and you take a little fork, or your finger if you're really psychopath,
4.
and you just, let it be known that I'm not using a fork tonight, by the way, because that was a huge debate last week.
Big mistake you made.
But you can just go back and scoop the barbecue off. Do you
Yeah.
do that, Joseph?
I wouldn't do that. That seems
No.
psychopath.
You've never done that?
No, I eat the pizza, the whole thing.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna go. The pan is 7. Everything else is like 6.5, 6.
yeah,
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
yeah. But with more barbecue on it,
It would jump. It would jump a full letter grade, full point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. All right.
I'm gonna be eating that the whole show. So
Same.
I'm not a huge thin crust guy, just so we're clear.
me either. Me either.
Kind of feels like a disgrace.
I've never had it on thin crust. So
I haven't either.
I,
That's
feel
why I
like
said-
I
that's why I
honestly
said
feel like
thin
I'm
crust.
being cheated a little bit. I'll be honest. When you order thin crust pizza,
Yes, yes.
they cost the same as a pan.
Yes.
They have way more
these
food
pizzas-
than pan.
Every one of
Chat.
these pizzas costs the exact same amount.
I feel like I'm a streamer right now. Chat. How do we feel about thin crust pizzas in the chat?
Yeah,
I
true.
need to know.
What's your pizza of choice, crust wise?
I think
would say-
I think we talked about this last week, but Domino's has the best. It's not even close.
The best what?
Crust.
Oh. I don't know. I like Papa John's crust a lot.
Papa John's hand tossed. They actually do that.
Yeah, they actually do.
No,
do that.
I agree. And then you dip it in the garlic butter, and it's next level elite.
So good.
But just the crust itself, that buttery herb crust that Domino's has, it's good stuff. Good
I've
stuff.
just got to bite out of 3 pieces of pizza. Now I can't put it back in the box.
Have you guys seen the thing where like it's like a sandwich and they're like, what's the next bite? A, B, or C?
Oh, I love that.
You love that?
Yeah.
Okay. This pizza lends itself really well
Yeah.
to like leaving like the like I just did with this piece. You can't see it, but I've got like a fat stack. Yeah, you did the same thing. Yeah, 100%. It just makes sense. And then your last bite is just full of barbecue.
Chandler, Pam, I'm with that. Thin crust. Travis is the right answer. All of them. That's true.
Thin crust just feels like they didn't know. It's like I don't know. I'm not a thin crust guy. I've learned that tonight. But I've never actually bought one for
Yeah.
the same reason that I feel
Right.
like
Yeah.
I'm getting cheated.
If I want to pay $15 or whatever, $12 it is now.
Yeah.
It's probably more than 12 now.
I will say though, if you get thin crust, you can kind of eat more pizza.
True.
Like,
Which
you
is
get-
I don't
against
think
the.
that's something I need to do.
That's not, but that's also not good because what you're gonna eat 5 pieces and the family gets the other 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, talk to me. Listen, Hunt's Brothers.
Hey,
super-
underrated.
Super underrated. Pizza.
Especially in Lake Butler. No offense to my Lake Butler people. There's not a lot of options there. So Hunt's Brothers is like up there, man. it's like top 5, and there's not a lot of places there. So it might be 5 or 6, but it's top 5.
That's
I don't know, man. They got a like a little breakfast. I mean, they got a gas station that has like real food in it. Mm-hmm. Your stomach, you better be near a bathroom, but it's good.
I'll say my experience with Hunt's Brothers was I was hungry before an exam, so I went by and got like a pizza from the gas station. Huge mistake. I was like dying halfway through.
I like that, Chad. I like
Yeah.
that, Chad.
I can get behind that.
Only cheese, thin crust. Everything else has to be pan or hand tossed. I love it. All right. You know what else we need to get to?
Tell me.
Florida recruiting.
Let's go.
Florida recruiting. They're hot in the portal right now. Let's talk about. So those of you who know, they landed Cormani McClain, the DB that committed to Miami, went to Miami, right?
No.
I don't
No,
think he ever made it there.
he transferred. He never did.
Committed to Miami.
Never signed his NLI.
Never signed
It was
anything.
a whole saga. It was a whole thing.
Right. And
Goes
then-
to Colorado.
Yeah.
Didn't have the best experience in Colorado. Can't blame Cormani.
I would say most people.
In my opinion, I don't think you can blame. No offense, Clayton, but I think it's a bit of a circus out there. I think they're going to fold their tents soon, actually. But it didn't. It wasn't a good experience there. A tomato pie. So pie is another word for pizza, right? Are the tomatoes whole? I can't do it.
I don't really like tomatoes.
I mean, I barely can eat marinara. I don't eat ketchup. Like, all right.
You don't eat ketchup?
No.
We're getting off the rails. Cormani McClain.
Yeah. I read a comment, and that's on me. Yeah, so anyways, Florida lands him. They do a great job on his official visit. He's in the portal, so he is a 6'2",
Freakazoid.
180-pound. He's not that much, right? 180-pound
Straight
corner
out of a swimming pool.
with 3 years, 3 years of eligibility, 3 years to play. Tyler, you first, because you're the one that's big on it. How do you feel about the addition of Cormani McClain?
It's not so okay. So I was excited just because, and this is the reason why I'm excited.
Yep.
Optics just feels like a good win.
Okay.
Just feels like a good
He was the
win.
number one corner in the class
He could have
of.
went to a lot of places probably.
Yeah, I don't think he had a huge pool, but yeah, he out of high school he did.
Out of high school, he did. Who was recruiting him right now?
I don't know.
Who did Florida win out over?
I truly do not know. I'm not being
I don't
smart
either.
ass.
I don't know either.
Which means
Yeah.
the answer was nobody. He's also a preferred walk-on. He's not getting a scholarship.
Well, so can we talk about that for just a brief moment? Pause there. He is not getting a scholarship, but it doesn't matter anymore because he is getting NIL, which pays the scholarship.
Probably.
Yeah. So you're going to have like colleges that are going to have like 90 to 100 scholarship caliber athletes. They'll still be under the NCAA's scholarship cap or requirement.
Right.
But they're going to get just round numbers. You're getting 100,000 NIL and 40 a year for your tuition. So.
Right.
But yes, he is not on scholarship, but I think he's but to your point, go ahead. I'll let you continue. Tyler, you like it because of optics. You're in the pizza over there.
Probably because of optics. Yeah.
Okay, cool. He was the number one corner in the country when he came out.
He was.
He was, and he is from Lakeland. He transferred in there, or whatever, Polk County a little bit.
Right.
They do that there.
Right.
But anyways,
Lake Gibson originally, right?
Lake Gibson to Polk
Lakeland.
County to Lakeland to
Yeah.
Lakeland. Yes,
Yeah.
senior year, junior to senior year. So, Joey,
Yeah, sorry.
What?
I read the comments. Asia said it's just sauce and grated cheese, but it tastes better than it sounds. Travis said that sounds like an unfinished pizza.
touche. That's South Georgia to Philly right there, baby.
So, I have to borrow a term from my guy Maxwell. It doesn't move me, but it doesn't not move me either. So I'm okay with it. My only issue with the whole thing is we finally got the locker room clear of all the bad apples, right? Like all the not great pieces, and then you bring this guy in, which
There's
He might not be a bad apple.
There's some really,
maybe not, but previous
There's some
interactions, previous statements, previous actions speak louder than anything else to me. And right now, it's going to be more of a distraction than it is a positive. Unless he comes in, puts his head down, does the work, and he's an actual good player, then it's a win. But I think this is where I'm going to give Billy the benefit of the doubt. I think Billy's a character enough guy. Like, he looks at character more than a lot of people. And I think if he really saw something terrible, that he would say no.
Okay. I'd like to address a couple of your points. I love the culture point because I do think they did a good job of getting some of that out or getting majority of it out.
Yeah.
I do think there are some very damning rumors, and they're rumors about Cormani and his time in Colorado and his work ethic and his film study, and there's some really, really ugly stuff out there. Those are just the PG stuff.
Right.
There's some more. There is a lot of stuff out there.
I did not know any of this.
Yeah. No, it's not like super public, but it's kind of public.
People
It's-
know. I mean, yeah. People,
Yeah,
people or not, they don't know. People.
The staff knows for sure. Like
Right.
they have they're sourced on something like this. So I would say this is the part that there's two ways to look at it, Joey. There's two ways to look at it. Gator fans, there's two ways to look at this. As a Seminole fan, I personally love it because I think it's either way it's kind of good for Florida State. The first thing is this. I think I think Billy Napier really, really must believe in his culture to bring that piece in. Like that the culture is good enough and it's gonna and he's gonna conform to what the standard is.
Right.
The part of me that here's what I really truly believe is because that's one aspect. That's if I was a Gator fan, that's how I want to view it. He's betting on the culture. What's probably, in my opinion, more likely is he knows he has to win. Billy has to win right now. If, and it's a calculated risk, if I take a shot on this kid and he does do what you said, put his head down, work, and conform to and do something different than he's ever done.
Right.
So we're saying something that is never done.
Right.
Someone shows you who they are, believe them. But if he comes into the program and conforms and does what he's supposed to do, then it's a very good get for Florida because he is a very talented player.
Right.
And no one can take that from him. I will not try to. But I think it just means that Billy knows his seat's hot. I have to win right now. I will roll the dice on this, and we'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, Travis said that in the chat. Does the hot seat override culture?
100%. And Travis, literally, he's behind me, and he made my point before I made my point. That's exactly what I'm. He said it better than me. Yeah. And I'm saying the hot seat is overriding in my opinion, the other side to look at it. Because there's one side saying the culture works, it's going to be good. And then what I actually probably believe is, this is a calculated risk. I have to take it, though.
I think that's part of it. I do think it's part of it. I think that, but I also think that the other side is true, too. I think both of these two statements can be true. I think that the hot seat is hot, and he knows it. But I don't think he thinks it's as hot as it probably is to others. Okay. I think he thinks he's pretty safe right now. Ultimately, I think he's safe too, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
Right.
But I think he's safe. He thinks he's safe. So I don't think it's necessarily like I got to push my chips into the middle of the table here and hope this works out.
Right.
Because I don't think this is the caliber of player that can make that happen.
Really?
That can push a full game.
No.
I think he can make certain aspects look better than they are, maybe, but I don't know that he can win games. He's not Travis Hunter.
No, at all.
But to the Cormani side, there's aspects to this, right? So Colorado, like you said earlier, is kind of a circus.
Yes, it is.
I think when you put...
I've been firm on that.
You have. I think when you put a guy like Cormani in a circus, you got what you were going to get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what was going... There was never an option where something besides what happened with Cormani McClain happened with Cormani McClain.
Yeah.
Like, that's great. I'm glad that Deion was one of the best to ever do it as a player. That has nothing... Like, he's not coaching DBs. He's not.
No, he doesn't.
Not sure that he's coaching anything, but he's definitely not coaching DBs right now. So I think maybe he sold a dream to the kid that he was going to be his coach and he's going to work with him one-on-one and all that. Yeah, he's going to mentor him. When in reality, Deion struggles with reaching players, obviously. Can we agree there? I think he struggles.
Outside of Travis Hunter, yeah.
You're putting it kind.
Yeah, he struggles with reaching all players. He can reach certain guys because certain guys respond to certain... Like, that's... His teachings are one way, and you're either that way or you're not for him, and that's not the way it is in the real world. I think Cormani, being in a different situation, I think it can only help him. I don't think it can hurt him.
Yeah, I think in the real world, you see people that grow up and they have hard lives, and they tend to do one of two things. They either stay in that type of situation or they flip and they do a complete opposite of what they grew up because they hated it. And I think there's a decent chance that someone saw him. Tyson Ellis just walked in. I think there's a decent chance where he realized, like, this is not working out. I've got all this skill, I've got all this talent, all this potential, and I'm wasting it. And I think it could be one of those situations where he could do a complete 180. I'm hopeful. So is Billy Napier.
Yeah, no, that's the thought process. I totally agree. I think if you're like locked in, I think if you're like if everything is great, then you're probably not taking the kid, which is why the majority of programs, I don't know how many places he could have gone to. Sure. So that, like, I think that's the bigger picture. That's the bigger point, is that how many opportunities did he have? Right. Like, I know he couldn't go to could he go to Miami? I don't know that he could have gone to Miami. I know he could not have gone to Florida State. I know that for 100% certain.
I never saw anything linking him to anyone other than Florida.
That's all I saw.
To be honest.
That's all I saw. That's a bit, to me, that's a touch concerning.
Yeah. A couple of things. Jamie mentioned what's up. Sorry. He said what's up. So I figured I'd say what's up back.
To be fair, sorry, you can read comments.
Real quick. Chad said he's on the hot seat, but this schedule doesn't help. It could be a bad season, but could be going in the right direction. He's got to take a chance. Agreed.
100% agree.
I think Travis hit the nail on the head one more time again tonight.
He's on it, man.
When you love the limelight more than the players, how do you tell them to keep their head down and work? Bingo.
That's a fact.
Bingo.
Yeah.
So,
and it's a circus. It's all about
It is a huge circus. Everything about the place is a circus right now.
It's all about, like, building your brand. Like, how about you just go play football, man? Like, I get that part. And this is the part I think people miss. The NIL stuff is part of the game. You can't take it out now. It is part. But understand that it's part.
It is not the game.
It is not the sole purpose.
Right.
I don't have to have a camera in all of my meetings. Like, I don't want a camera in every one of my meetings. It doesn't belong there.
I don't want a camera in
I don't-
hardly any of my meetings, maybe ever.
I don't want all my kids like live streaming everything that happens on every single day. Like that's where like the whole mindset is like so distorted and confused, and it's not anything that I would ever want to be a part of. I could never go play at Colorado. Me personally. Like even if I was good enough, I could not go play at a place like that. It's not about football. Like we're not here for football. We're here to build our brand and name, image, and likeness. And like, oh yeah, and we're also gonna go to practice at 3:30 today.
Right.
Like we're not here to, I don't know. And it's like, I don't know. I just so to your point, yeah, maybe a different environment, change the scenery, back in Florida. Maybe that helps get him straight. But I just know some. I'm not gonna burn anyone I know, but I just know some people that know the situation and know his time before he got to Colorado, and we'll see. I hope he matures. I really do. He's a great athlete, exceptional athlete.
I'm co-signing everything you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the things that he
same.
enjoys are not legal in Florida.
Right. Yeah. Agreed.
Some of the NIL. Can I say this too? Not regarding him. This has nothing to do with him. This has to do with someone else I know very closely. Some of the NIL deals have like clauses in them, and you lose money per every failed drug test.
That should be the case.
It should be.
That doesn't
Did
bother
you
me
know
at all.
that you have to fail 3 before the NCAA gets involved?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is it 4? 4.
Tyson said 4, but he went to school.
It's 3.
If we're just being honest.
Yeah, it's 3 now. So, and you lose a good chunk every time you fail one.
I bet.
So
That investment's
investment.
riskier and riskier.
It's a business.
Yeah.
It's a business. You want it to be a business.
That's what we wanted, right?
Like we're
Not
paying
we.
you literally for your name,
So
image,
somebody
and,
wanted.
image and likeness. And I don't know if you saw what happened to the draft the year that.
Oh, my guy Laramie.
Yes.
Yeah.
People don't like it when that kind of crap happens.
No. So
Even though that video was from 3 years prior to that.
absolutely
100%.
garbage. But look how it ruins
But it's name,
his
image, and
money
likeness. Yeah. It's
initially.
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 He's okay.
recovered.
He's all right.
He's okay.
He's all right.
He's okay. We love Laramie.
We do need to talk about that. Trav, my boy Trav is a Clemson fan. So
Not news.
yeah, not news. Also, how about O-lines?
Hey, can we talk real quick before any of that happens how the first pizza that Tyson grabbed was a thin crust?
Really?
I think it was the.
Oh,
It was on
I
top.
think it was
It
the
was on
first
top.
pizza. Yeah, there's
Okay.
3 varieties over there: pan, hand tossed, and thin crust. Enjoy yourself.
Take a bite of any, man. We're all. Let's try this all.
He
Yeah.
said, "I see it now."
Yeah. It's okay. I didn't know if you did that on purpose. Are you a thin
So did you
crust
see
guy?
did you see where? Oh, sorry.
No.
No.
Okay.
Did you see what Davo said? Well, technically, high school kids are transferring from high school to college, so I took 25
Oh my
transfers.
gosh, what a dweeb!
He's staying on brand.
That's the dweebest thing I've ever heard.
Davo staying on brand. I absolutely love it.
That's a good question, Cam.
Oh, read it, Tyler.
How does Joey feel about the wide receiver from Arizona State University?
What's his name?
Badger. I don't remember his first name.
Badger.
No, his last name's Badger. What? I can't remember.
It's okay. Badger.
My brain is fogged.
Badger.
Yeah.
Cool
So
name.
I have mixed feelings on this too. I like Florida's wide receiver room where it is. To be totally honest, I think.
They must not.
Yeah, it seems like. It seems like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they're pursuing it for sure.
I know. I feel pretty confident in saying that they made the kid do some workouts to make sure he was healthy. I know he ran. I don't know what he ran, so I'll let you know if what he ran probably determines if Florida continues to pursue. But yeah, like I said, if it cost Andy Jean, I don't want to make that trade.
Right.
If it costs Marcus Burt, okay. Like somebody's got to hit the portal if he comes in, right? It only makes sense.
It's Andy Jean, right? He was already like rumored to be like looking around, sniffing around.
Sure,
No?
maybe. I mean, yeah, it's
He
rumored.
definitely.
It was definitely rumored.
Maybe people were.
It's been
reaching
rumored
out
for
to
Burt
him.
too. So
Yeah. Well, Burke is.
yeah. We will not hate on Badger today.
Yeah, I like Badger Trav. I'm sorry. Not everybody has Lake Butler money where we can just go spend it and get like Under Armour and Nike on everything and have 100,000 shirts every season.
No,
I hate Badger. I hate Badger.
What? Every shirt I own is Badger. Screw
Why
y'all.
are y'all looking at me like this?
Why would you say that out loud? First of all,
It's 2 takes in a row. That's bad, man.
it
I
is.
had Badger shirts. I washed them. They came unraveled. I don't know what you want from me.
Mine don't. Mine don't come around.
Mine are good. Did you get them from Brian Sports?
No.
You should have. You absolutely should have.
I
Because I know whenever I get my
I
shirts
wasn't
from
in
Brian
control of
Sports,
Brian doesn't make Badger clothing though, for the record.
he doesn't anymore.
He just sells it.
Yeah, no, but he doesn't even do much with Badger anymore
Oh,
at
okay.
all.
See, no, that's not Brian.
But regardless, anyways,
All right.
but yeah, so I'm okay with the get.
But you don't want it to run anything else out of the room.
But if like I said, if it costs Andy Jean, I don't want it anymore. I don't want to lose Andy Jean for an Elijah Badger. I don't.
The last ASU receiver you guys have pretty good.
Was very good.
Yeah.
He was very good.
He's not him.
No.
No.
I don't think he's bad. I think he's a good player. I think he would play at Florida. I just don't want him to play at the cost of losing Andy Jean. Is he a significant upgrade over the DK kid from Wisconsin? No. Is he a significant upgrade over Khalil Jackson? No. He's not playing over Trey Wilson, obviously. There's only so many footballs to go around.
Yep.
So give me the development of Andy Jean. Insert him into the go time slot next year.
I agree. I like it. Joey,
Yo.
or Tyler, actually. Tyler.
Okay.
Kickoff for Florida Miami has been set.
Yeah.
What is that?
3:30, bro. The mid-afternoon game.
Yeah, I wonder what I'd like to know, maybe we can look it up, the slate that Saturday to find out what is the night game, like who bumped them out of that primetime slot. 3:30 is still primetime.
Yeah, I mean it's
the first. Go ahead. I have a funny stat.
Oh, I want to know about it. Go ahead.
It's the first time Miami's been on ABC since Cristobal's been the coach at Miami. They haven't been on ABC. Them boys have Bally Sports subscriptions. That's it. Them boys don't get to watch cable. They don't have cable. They don't need it. It's not on. They don't get to watch ABC. They watch Bally Sports. Stop it. And get beat by Middle Tennessee State on Bally Sports. I love it.
I watched that.
Oh, my God. Me too.
Start to finish.
Like
I
to watch
watched
it on rerun, actually. It's absolutely embarrassing.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I don't know that it's announced yet.
Yeah, it probably is, but I don't know how you would find it.
I'm looking. I'm trying.
But 3:30 though, that's how you're gonna find it right there. I don't know. It's in Gainesville, so you lose that night atmosphere. Hold into the night atmosphere.
I think the atmosphere will be incredibly electric, regardless. I don't think it'll be any different, to be honest. I think 3:30 and 7 will be that day.
A night kick in a swamp. Is
that day with
though.
that game. I really don't know that it matters.
There are 3 scheduled night games. Western Kentucky at Alabama, Central Arkansas at Arkansas State,
It's the Notre Dame and
and
Texas
Notre Dame
A&M.
at Texas A&M.
That's the one because it's the ABC
I was getting there
game.
if you'd have just let me.
Well, nobody cares about
It's
the other
called
games that
suspense.
don't.
We're building up to it.
Nobody cares about the other games that aren't
That was the point.
bumping them.
That was the point. They were like, "Oh man, which one is it?"
This guy just wasted approximately 31
Go
seconds.
stay there. Can you go back there? So Clemson, Georgia is the actual real robbery.
Noon. Ugh.
That's not. It's, what a day of freaking football, though. Clemson, Georgia, Miami, Florida. I could care less about A&M, Notre Dame, but that'll be later tonight. So
Well,
you already know
the next
what
day
we're
you got
doing.
USC and LSU, and then the day after that you got Boston College and Florida State.
Ooh. That's weird. That's our week 2
You
game.
gonna be there?
No. That's Monday. I'll be at football, man.
Oh, that's true.
Football season.
That's true.
I don't get to watch college football live.
Yeah.
There. Watch it at the house. Yeah, so how you boys feeling about that game? With the line is Florida minus 1.5, I believe.
Hammer it.
It's way early. It's like, but it's within a field goal. Florida's
I'm
a
with
favorite.
Joey. I'm with Joey.
Hammer it.
Florida by 10.
What do we feel? Like, for real, seriously, I want to know. You're both. I can't tell if you're joking, if you're serious, or what. You're not joking. You are serious. Hammer it.
I'm not
I was
really
serious.
that serious.
I was serious.
I'm not really that serious. I have no idea.
I
what's gonna
think-
happen, man. I don't
Come
follow-
on. We're here for your analysis.
You want my hot
on-
takes?
Yes.
You want my hot
God.
takes?
Yeah, just last week you told us you ate pizza with a fork and knife. I'm here for all of them.
Can't get any worse than that, so go ahead.
And you pick pizza over chicken wings
Before-
tonight.
But listen, I have bad takes. You know what I don't have?
What?
Bad transitions. Before we talk about the Florida Gators in Miami, we're going to talk about Brian Sports. Was that good?
That's solid.
That was solid, right?
Yeah.
I proved myself right.
Professional.
Here's the thing.
Professional.
All right, Brian Sports. Dude, we got fireworks going.
Yeah, I got 2 thumbs
fireworks
up,
for the
baby.
Brian Sports ad read.
I thought it was the claps. I was like, how did it do
Listen,
that?
As we get closer and closer to football season, you're gonna need gear to wear to the games. You're gonna need gear to wear to your Saturday football parties at Joey's house while he's cooking wings. Why'd you say that?
Keep going, man. Keep going. You're doing a great job.
Listen,
Joey's
there's one
killing
place and one place alone to get that. It's not Amazon. It's not anywhere else. It's Brian Sports.
Yes, sir.
That's
Go
right.
to Brian, support
Yep.
local,
Yep.
get you a polo, get you a T-shirt, get you a hat, get some socks. I think he's got socks.
He does.
Yeah, there you go. So, if you want to figure out all what Brian has, if you want to call him, you can call the number at.
386-755-0570.
But realistically, better yet, just go see him.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Just go see Brian.
Just go see him.
Yeah. Go see Brian.
Right across the street from the Taco Bell, basically.
I think Taco Bell's right across the street from
I
Brian's.
didn't want to actually say what was across the street.
You know
The
who
old-
would say it? The guy that was supposed to be here tonight.
Yeah, what the heck? He flaked.
He was supposed to be here tonight.
Who's that?
Bradford.
Bradford Eugene
Oh,
Douglas.
he was going to be here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He flaked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see him,
Bradford.
dude.
Anyways. Yeah.
Basically the same guy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Go see
kidding.
Brian. Go see Brian. You won't regret it.
Nope.
So, Florida, Miami.
Great
What do
person.
I think actually happened?
Yes, I do. I would love to know.
I think it's a really sloppy football game, and if the Gators win, it's a field goal at the end.
Ooh. Tight game.
Yeah, I think it's a tight one.
Why do you think sloppy?
First game of the year, emotions are high, 3:30 kickoff.
I can see that.
All those things create sloppy football.
Procedural penalty. Yeah, I
All
can see
those
that.
things.
It's been 4 years since they played, right?
Yeah.
Here's why I don't. Here's one why I like Florida, and one why I don't think it's sloppy. Florida has veteran leadership that's been there and done that. Graham Mertz has been there. Montrell Johnson been there. Eugene Wilson been there.
Offense. Keep going.
Right. Okay.
I mean, that helps. Yeah.
Where you,
That's the
you
majority
think
of the
that
game.
you think defensively we're going to be sloppy?
I have no idea.
You just
When I think it's sloppy, I think like missed assignments, all those things fall under like that
As
falls
a,
under sloppy.
as a football coach, I promise you we're preparing for the exact things you're mentioning right now because I know that it's going to show up. So
Yeah,
we're trying to
I just
limit.
think, like, I
You're
don't even
nailing
think
it
it's a
in my
hot take.
opinion.
I don't even think it's a hot take. I just think that's just the way football goes sometimes.
And I think the
Early.
intensity and the emotions are going to run high.
Yeah.
Like you're going to have people that are like kill shot type stuff instead of being like form tackles, and it's going to be sloppy play in general, like missed tackles. It won't be a very clean product
Yeah.
like an NFL game, in my opinion. It's not NFL, so that's a stupid. But I'm saying
No, but
is
I mean,
is Georgia going to be sloppy in game one?
no.
probably not.
Alabama.
You're,
This-
you're talking about a different
I
level.
may.
Their win total isn't 4.5 and 5.5.
Yeah, I just think it's.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, but I just don't. I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to be sloppy
I'm not
because
guaranteeing. Yeah, I'm just saying. if
Because-
you look in the past, this
You're really
Florida
getting hung up on this word sloppy right now.
I am.
This Florida team has been pretty sloppy under Billy Napier. True or false? Especially early.
True.
Early in the season, they've been sloppy. So I don't.
I
Think
mean,
it's a hot
Utah both games actually was pretty darn good, but defensively they're sloppy because they suck. They didn't have a lot of talent.
All right, so Joey thinks they won't be sloppy. You think they will be sloppy.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have your own take. Joey, why won't they be
if
sloppy?
they are sloppy sitters, the next week we'll have sloppy Joes live on the pod.
I don't eat that.
You don't do sloppy joes?
No. What is a
Guys.
sloppy Joe?
It's
Oh my gosh.
What is
hamburger meat basically.
it? And what? Marinara?
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah,
It's great.
I've literally never had one. No, I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
You ever had a chili dog?
I don't really eat chili like that.
No beans?
If
What
it
do
had
you
no
eat,
beans-
bro? Tyson chicken nuggets?
Yeah. Dino nuggets, dude. Are you serious? When Travis said I eat like a 6-year-old, I eat like a 6-year-old. No condiments at all. Get off of me. You're the one saying the Florida's going to have a sloppy game, idiot.
This side's strong.
Yeah.
So Joey, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you think, Joey, as you're chastising my
Tyler, you
co-host?
idiot.
I think that Florida is the better football team. I think that Florida being at home is going to be a big thing. I don't think
Was
guys
against
like
Utah 2 years ago.
it was.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think that guys like Cam Ward and guys that haven't been in the system and then they come to the swamp. It's a little crazy in there sometimes. I'm just saying.
It is. It is a hell of an environment.
It gets a little ruckus.
It's
So-
said it's 3:30. If it was a night game,
That 7 o'clock kick, they'll be all liquored up in there. Crazy.
They'll be liquored up from now until then.
Oh, Billy.
That's why I think the advantage goes to Florida. Maybe I'm a homer. I don't know, but I don't think that Miami is as good as Miami fans think they are. I also don't think the rivalry is as big to the players as it is to the fans.
Really?
No, I don't. Why would Cam Ward give a crap about Florida? Why does Graham Mertz care about Miami?
I would say the transfer portal has kind of messed that up. Like
Florida State's a little different because it's so close in proximity.
Yeah.
And you're taught that, like, because they play every year. So when you go to Florida State on a visit, you hate Florida. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
When you go to Florida on a visit, you hate Florida State. That's just the way. Miami, nobody says, "Oh, we got Miami on August 31st."
I think you're underselling that a little bit. I think people are really. I think they're fired up, man.
I think
in-state versus majority of that roster is still in-state.
I think a lot. Like I said, I think the fans are a lot more like me. I'm super fired up.
They'll be fired.
They'll be fired up on game day too.
You'll be surprised. I think you'd be surprised.
I'm sure. I hope I am.
I do. I truly believe. I think there's a minority that may not care about it as much, but it's still like primetime game on ABC. Like,
yeah.
They will have the emotions and the juices. The coaches won't have to motivate their players that week. I promise you that.
I do believe.
They'll be ready to freaking go. Like,
what do you think?
Yeah. So I want to read some of the comments because some of it is in there. Florida State does have stock still. The Middle Tennessee State's head coach came on as an offensive analyst. I love that. It's kind of like a FU to Miami, which I'm always okay with.
Always.
Chad Hunter said Chris is secretly rooting for Miami. No, Chad, I'm not. I want a bloodbath, honestly. I just want them to beat the piss out of each other and it to look really bad. Let's see. Billy's a detail-oriented guy, blah, blah, blah. And then Chad Hunter said, Chris eats like a European. No taste. I've been to Europe, and their food tastes immensely better than anything that we eat over here. I promise you. We're not getting into that. It's way better over there. I eat like a 6-year-old. No, seriously, Joey, seriously. What are you looking at right now?
I'm looking at you. There's no way that you can go to Europe and eat food better than what me and you cook. Did you mean restaurants or like?
No. Like, okay, so like everyday items, like bread, 10 times better over there.
Yeah, no, I can understand.
Pastries, anything like that, 10 times better. Coffee, extremely better, but way better. Like steaks, meat, way better. If you leave like a bread, like, and we're getting off topic again here. If you leave like a loaf of bread on the table for longer than a day, it will be rock hard. Rock hard.
Right.
There's no preservatives in it. It just tastes so much better. It doesn't have all the junk.
How about that? I'm in on that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah. Anyway, here's how I think. I think the game, like Tyler said, will be sloppy.
Yeah.
Not sloppy. I just don't think it'll be a very clean product. It never is in week 1. Week 1 to week 12, the football is way more refined. It's played at a much higher level, especially in college. With that being said, I think Mario Cristobal does an awful job with his teams coaching. Like, I think Cam Ward is probably a very talented player. I don't think he could have gone pro, at all.
I don't either.
I think that was all to go get an extra $200,000 or $300,000 from Miami, and he got it.
Yep.
He asked for it from Florida State. They said, "No, we're good. If you don't come, we like who we're going to get. We'll wait for a little bit longer for you to make your decision." Makes his decision, take more money, go to Miami. Cool.
Yeah.
I think he's a good player, but I don't know that Mario will let him be that guy. I think Miami has addressed a lot of stuff in the portal. See how that works. The running back they got from Oregon State or Oklahoma State, I think it's Oregon State, was a really good running back, over a 1,000-yard rusher. They needed to add that. They did. So I don't know, man. I think. I really don't know. It'll be closer. We'll get to Chad's comment and Travis's because they're both really spot on right now. But with that, but they missed my point. But anyways, with that said, I'll give my analysis closer. I wanted you guys to talk about it because it's kind of a big deal. I do think it's a big game. I think the energy will be high. I think the juices will be flowing. I think you'll see people do things, kind of press a little bit outside both sides. I think they'll press a little bit. I think you'll see some like procedural penalties. Florida's going to have a special teams penalty. We know that. Miami is going to mismanage the clock. Like, we know that. Like, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a very entertaining game. Back to my food's better in Europe. Okay, I said what we eat and that they eat is better over there. Yeah, you're right. What Travis say?
You ever had smoked pork belly in Europe?
No.
Nope.
And it's way better in the United States because they don't eat that over there. Travis's is really good. Read Chad's.
Chad said Europe doesn't have bacon wrapped deer meat stuffed with cream cheese and jalapenos though.
Facts, and I'll take that. Yeah,
Because it's so good.
yeah. It's
Oh man.
But anyways, I'm like really intrigued for that game. That's gonna be a really fun Saturday. That's a really
I
really
can't
fun
wait.
Saturday. It's gonna be hot. Is that
Very.
September 2nd? Is that
August 31st.
August 31st.
hot?
Hot.
Huh.
I
Can't
will
wait.
not be at that game.
We won't be in the man cave.
No, the AC will be fixed by then. It'll be fixed by then.
Listen, I told Joey before the stream, I don't know if you heard me, that he has to wear a hoodie every single show until he gets the AC fixed. Like, it's his punishment.
That's fair.
He's looking at me like with this glare.
Whatever. I got one of the most comfortable hoodies ever made.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. It's a dope hoodie.
Yeah, East Florida Titans.
It also acts as like a disguise, doesn't it?
I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know though.
Fair enough.
All right. If you don't need to be in disguise and you do need to look good, like let's say you're going someplace, you got a hot date, you got a little business meeting, you got something going on. You got a game to get ready for. You need to get a
or
fresh
if you
cut.
just, want to go hang out
with
Friday
the
was-
guys.
with the guys.
Friday was fun, man.
Friday was a great
I had a
time.
good time Friday.
You didn't
What'd
go.
you do Friday?
Went to Josh's barbershop, the absolute best barbershop in all of Lake City, North Florida, South Florida, as Brad would say, the world,
Zach
Okay.
Moss in the chat.
everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It was just an
Yeah.
incredible experience. So we went there, get my haircut, chop it up with Curtis Mesnard, cool dude,
Love Mesnar.
awesome. He's going to actually hook us up with a really cool guest, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
And then Josh was just like all hanging out heavy. It was fun. It was a good time. You came by,
I did.
hung out while I got my haircut. Haircut took a little bit longer than normal. I was happy about that. I got the hot.
I was gonna say, how you get the hot towel treatment?
I got the hot towel treatment. Like shave everywhere.
Yeah.
Probably
Josh
felt
is,
good because the AC was working too.
Josh is the man.
Yeah.
Josh is the man.
Yeah.
But if you want to give him a call, it's probably best that you don't. Just text him, Joey. Text him. What number would they text to get on the schedule? Again, I'm going to say this once. I'll say it 100,000 times. There is a bit. It is not backed up. That's not the right word. There are so
in
many.
demand.
There are so many people that love that haircut and their experience that they just go ahead and lock it in every 2 weeks.
Yep.
So you may have to wait a minute. So it's okay. Go see your normal barber or wherever you go, and then schedule it a little bit further out. You will not be disappointed. You will be very pleased. Your significant other will also be very pleased with how you look, and nobody, like everyone loves that fresh
That's right.
haircut.
That's right.
Joey, what number would they text to get on the schedule?
386-247-1430.
One more time.
386-247-1430. Text Josh.
Love
Great
it.
people.
Shout out Zach Moss in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey man,
I hung out with Zach.
if
Zach,
you
you're
come,
right, man.
hold on, wait. If you'll come fix my AC for me, little buddy.
Ooh.
He's the only guy I know that can fix things. I don't know how to fix things.
He is
I
one of
don't
the smarter
either.
people on earth.
He really is.
Yeah. I hung out with him and
Please.
Shane in my office for
Please,
like 30
I'm
minutes.
sweating
hurt.
right now.
You're not
Zach.
even glistening right now. Don't lie.
Zach, please.
You're not even glistening. You have a fan going right on you right now. It's 77 degrees in here. It's not. You're not dying.
77. It is. I'm okay. I'm making it.
I'll tell you what.
Tyson's got his shoes off, kicked up,
Dogs out.
dogs out. What else are we talking about? What we got?
Who put this in the chat?
That bottom one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Then you say it.
Well, I don't have it up where I'm.
I got it right there.
All right, Chris.
All right.
Let's say someone's just going to give you $1 million, tax free. You don't have to worry about anything. They're just giving you $1 million right now. Only caveat: you cannot save it. There's no putting it in savings.
Not stock market, not a CD,
Yep, no stock market,
no
CD.
bonds, no gold.
What are you doing with that $1 million?
So I have to buy something. Is what you're saying?
You gotta spend
In a
it.
nutshell, yeah.
Like
you
that
gotta spend
money.
it
That money's not gonna go make money for me through a bank.
through a bank.
Can you put it on Florida money line?
If you want to put it on Florida money line, Tyson, you absolutely can put
I
it on Florida
think-
money line.
Two, and then we can talk a little bit.
I think I would probably take like half of it, Joey, and invest in real estate, and the other half.
I gotta tell you, you ain't getting much invested in real estate at this point.
No, but I get something.
Half a million?
Half
Bro,
a million?
that's one house. Like I guess you could buy a house. I mean, that's great. But
Yeah, you buy a house.
When I
and
think of
then
the word-
cash flow that thing a little bit.
yeah,
Like
when
I'll probably do, all right. So really and truly, I'll buy a condo somewhere, like destination, short STR, short term rental, rent the thing out. Try to listen. Dude, if you think I
He
talk
said
slow,
STR.
no man, I talk slow and I'm act dumb on purpose. I'm not an idiot. I just don't have I don't have $500,000 to go do these things. But I know what I would do if I had it.
Trav's on fire tonight, man. This guy's on fire.
Oh, 100%. He's fixing Joey's AZ.
So
Somebody give us $1 million so we can fix my AC.
yeah, we'll make sure we spend all $1 million on the AC.
That's right.
That's
Not
how
the
do probably
STR.
something like that. Short-term rental. I try to equip that money or get that money back quicker than a long-term rental. So, I'd probably go to and I'm about to really blow your mind. I'd probably go to a place where there's I know travel nurses is not such a thing, but I would try to do that. So shorter rental lease agreement, 6 months.
Yep.
Higher, you can charge more. You also know what you have in your building. You have someone that's responsible. It's not
front
gonna be there
porch
all
business.
the time. So 6 month lease. Let them renew it, double it up. That's what we would
Typically, travel nurses go for about 12 weeks.
do. Yeah,
I
so
love it. I love it.
that's what we would do.
What would you do, Tyler?
I'd buy an Aston Martin Vanquish. Does anybody get the movie reference? Anybody?
Austin Powers?
No.
No, never heard of it.
Never?
Yep.
Yes, you have. I promise you've heard of the movie.
I
You've
probably
seen the
have.
movie.
What is it?
Italian Job?
No.
What?
Good movie. I've seen it.
Never
Italian
seen it.
Job, Tyson? Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't
they
know
have
why,
this
but I haven't
exact
seen it.
conversation. They're doing a heist. And they're like, what are you going to do with your money? And who is it? Who's it? What's the guy? Jason Statham. You know Jason Statham?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
we know him.
Yeah. He said he'd buy an Aston Martin Vanquish.
yeah. Nice.
All right, so that's
not
what
what I
you
would
do. Cool.
I don't know what I would do, man. I mean, I'd probably make sure Michelle has a new van. I'd make sure I have a new truck or something.
All right.
And then
Well, you're on
I
fire.
don't. The idea of having money to me is terrifying. Okay. Here's why. When you got money, people start acting different. People act different.
Oh yeah,
And
no
there's
doubt.
responsibility that comes with that, and how to spend that properly.
Yeah,
and wisely.
no.
That freaks me out.
Yeah, you're right. So when people start acting different, you do the same,
I-
and you just
This
cut
is not
them,
surprising to me.
cut them,
What's her name?
cut them out. When people start acting differently,
I know, but
pick them up and remove them from the
I-
little small circle that you have. I'm so good at that. It's probably a flaw.
$1 million.
I
is
wouldn't
about
think
the
that's a flaw.
Most that I would ever
I'm still
want
here, so that's
given
gotta be a
to
good
me,
thing,
because
I think.
can
$1
do that.
million.
What did you
Stop
say?
it. Another really crazy take. Say it
This
again
is
out loud.
I know this is a crazy.
This
take.
is really crazy.
I said
Say into the microphone, please.
About $1 million is about the most I would ever want, just dumped on me. I wouldn't want any more than that.
Brother, you could throw $1 billion, $1 trillion.
Cannot
I don't
relate.
care.
No, dude. No. I disagree.
If
think
I
money
if
is
I
vastly
didn't want
overrated.
people to be around that much, and I had $1
This is a
trillion
hot
dollars, I would go fly to an island, buy it, and never leave again.
I think this is a longer conversation. We'll talk after.
It
the show.
is. This
We'll
is
talk
a
after
longer
the show.
conversation.
But
We-
I
we
think.
might.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I promise I get what you're saying.
no, you don't.
But I've been broke for a little bit longer than you, apparently.
Money doesn't buy happiness,
No, absolutely not.
No.
but it buys insane happiness. You ever been on a jet ski? It's next level fun, man.
No, I don't know. I just don't.
I'm just kidding. I don't actually believe that, but
But kind of.
I know that.
You ever been on a
I know
jet
that
ski,
that's an
man?
unpopular take. I know that's an unpopular take.
snow
It's,
skiing
I
out
don't think
west?
it's that unpopular. I think there's a lot of people that feel that way.
No.
You're not in the room with 3 of them, I promise. But there are there are people that feel this way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Anyone wants to donate $1 million, we'll take it. 1.5
We will.
million, we'll take it.
We will.
Tyler
Tyler's
doesn't
out.
want any part of it.
I'll take a milli though.
Oh,
Well, we're at
that-
1.5 though,
I just said I would take up to $1 million. Is the most I would want to.
so
take.
we're at 1.5.
like the oil.
That's me,
Okay,
Travis.
I don't want to talk
To
about
me,
that. Dude.
Travis,
Just
on,
get the
Travis on
$50.
fire tonight.
Can I just get my initial investment out of that?
All right, Joey. What would
wait,
you
wait,
Tra- you know, don't ask Travis about investment advice. Me and him bought a Russian bank. God's the honest truth. God's the honest truth.
I remember that. That
I
was
promise.
Peak COVID. That was peak COVID.
Peak
wasn't it?
COVID. Yeah, stupid and bad. A
Was
Russian.
was it dumber than J.C. Penney?
Yeah. Damn it. 500,000 shares of bankrupt JCPenney stock wasn't a
Dude,
good
we were
investment.
living the life.
Dude, me and my dad had a 1.5 million shares of bankrupt JCPenney stock.
I had almost the same.
Oh, I know. We were so rich if JCPenney's ever came back. Didn't.
Obviously, it didn't. I don't have
Travis
an AC.
Smith.
If they came back, I'd
Travis-
have an AC.
Travis Smith convinced me to buy. They're having a freaking war. There was a war in Russia, like an actual war. The downfall of Russia. He's like, dude, they've had plenty of wars in Russia. This bank has outlasted them all. All of the money is in this bank. Okay, buy the stock. I still have that stock. It has been seized.
Unrealized losses.
Yeah, it's been seized. Like I can't get it back.
The bank got seized?
Oh, my stock got seized. So did Travis's. I just bought 10 times more than him because I'm an idiot. Sberbank. It's SBER Bank. Look it up. It's real. I promise. It's a Russian bank during the freaking war. It was. But if it ever did come back, I was going to have $40,000 in my pocket.
All right, Joey, what
I
are you
swear
buying?
on everything I love. I have it. I can show. I'm about to show it to you right now just so you know. Not on air.
I would I would make sure that all the cosmetic stuff around my house is fixed, and I would sell it like that, and then I would go buy property, build a house, and then do what Chris did. I would like
Just build Brian's house.
basically,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm actually gonna kick Brian off of his property. I'm gonna take his house. I'm gonna give him $500,000 to go buy his own house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm at the top one here. The
and
top
then-
one is the Sberbank.
And then I would take the other
Doesn't even have.
It doesn't have anything.
No, it's still there though.
high-end cars do hold value according to Pope. And then I would take the other, give or take $500K and do what Chris is doing.
Shane Pope would buy $1 million in Bitcoin.
I don't know. High-end cars do hold value, he said. So I believe him.
Yeah, but he's so high on Bitcoin.
Travis is nailing it. So it was around pre-Soviet Union, and you can't sell it because it's got sanctions on it. So I'm like literally holding. I can't say the amount. Russian bank
It's
stock.
sizable. It's sizable.
It's enough.
All right. That was a good show. Sloppy Joe's next week. Just kidding.
Ooh, love a good sloppy
An
Joe.
hour? No way. We did an hour.
Y'all want to?
on Money
Oh,
McLean.
you know what we didn't do?
What? Schedule?
PGA.
And NFL schedules.
We can do the NFL schedules next week. That's a good topic for next week.
All right. We're going to have we'll have a guest next week. I feel sure of it.
I'm in for that.
Yeah.
Do we want to do PGA or no?
Do you?
Let's do it.
I love
Just
it.
pick a-
Scotty
just pick a-
Scheffler.
Just pick a winner. Yeah.
Scotty
sorry.
Scheffler's my winner.
Okay, you got to pick a winner besides Scotty Scheffler.
All right, what's the board? Do we know? Can I see the
Scotty
odds?
Scheffler with a mustache.
What are the odds, Joey? Joey, give me
With
the
an
best.
East Florida
the best.
State College Titans hoodie on.
Smotty Smelfler.
I think Scotty with an East Florida State College hoodie and hat on would work.
The next closest is Rory.
Yeah, Rory's at 6 to
Thank
1.
you, Tyson.
Going through a divorce. Not my pick.
Is he going through a divorce?
That's the word on the street.
Oh man.
You don't
I
think he was
hate
going
it.
through a divorce last week whenever he went
Dude, I
bonkers
don't
on the back
know.
nine?
I'm just telling you these things. I'm just telling you what's on the internet.
You know what? If he is actually going through a divorce,
That's right. Filed on Monday.
probably a lot of golf going on. Not really dealing with anything
Oh,
else.
he's not dealing with that at all.
Rory. I'm going Rory.
I love that.
Yeah.
Just to like stick it to her.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm changing. This had strong Rory.
Did y'all see Rory
What
finish
are
on the
his-
back nine last week?
What are his odds? No, sir.
6 to 1.
Oh, I like that. I'll take that.
Listen, if he
Tyson,
plays
what do you think?
anything like that,
I like Rory.
he's a runaway winner.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't pick Scotty, then you go.
If you can't pick Scotty, then you gotta go Rory, I guess.
Brooks? No Brooks for you?
I didn't know that he was in this.
Yeah.
I never know where to live, man. I never know. Oh yeah, what's
Nobody
Brooks at?
cares anymore.
13.
He's number 4. He's at 1,300.
Oh, I love. That's free money to me. Brooks at plus 1,300.
Not this
He's
side strong
not.
anymore.
He's. I'll place 2.
Okay.
I'll go. I'll sprinkle in both.
You got $1 million.
Oh my god, I got $1 million. Are you serious?
Florida
Not Florida money
Yeah,
line.
plus 1,300.
It's sizable.
13 million.
Yeah, I'm good there.
Give me, just to be different,
Do you like Rory?
I do like Rory. John Rahm at 14 and Tyrell Hatton at 50. That's my 2.
The Mad Hatter.
I love Hatton.
There you go.
He
Same
says
boat,
he
pulling
says a
in
lot of the similar stuff that I say on the golf course.
Oh yeah. There you go. I was wondering where you're going with that. All right.
Does JD have a higher score or beer count? John Daly's playing?
Oh yeah.
Beer count,
Yeah.
but it's close.
The more beer he drinks, the lower his score is going to be. So I'm gonna go beer count because he's gonna shoot
300.
76 the first day probably.
Yeah.
He's gonna drink at least 80 beers.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right. Steelers. That's gonna be it for tonight. This has been Tyler Rolf along with Joey Edge and Chris Martinez with Tyson Ellis, and we are Front Porch Sitting. Catch you next time, Steelers.
No, not this time. Yes.
Got
there.
him.